Your toes look really good. Like,
did I tell you that Corbin said like maybe I should buy you a pedicure so you can match? Because he was like
a manicure.
Oh, manicure, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like
kind of a diss.
Well, I was like yeah, I guess you could buy me one, bitch. No, I just thought it was funny because he like saw my toes and he was like looked at my nails and he was like, you couldn't have just done both? Like you couldn't have just I was like, no, I had a gift card for a pedicure specifically. Pedicure. It wasn't mani-pedi.
Yeah. Did you clap?
Yeah. Aleena, it's like you forget that I clap.
I know.
You black out the clap at this point.
But I was complimenting your toenails. I don't like saying that. Your feet?
No, my toenails. You shouldn't compliment my feet. My feet are disgusting.
Well,
I have hairy toes.
Well, the thing is that you did that peach color a year ago that we laughed at,
it
like the highlighter.
Peach, it was gold.
No,
it was a
gold
toga.
too. You've done like 2 colors in the last year, and it was gold and highlighter peach.
Oh
and
yeah,
so
Patrick Star color.
Until like the bar was low, you know. So now they look really good. This blue color that you have going.
Yeah, I had to hit hard after the last 2 mishaps, and if I only get them done once a year, so it's like if I don't get them good.
Yeah, the fact that we can remember the colors on one hand.
So true. Remember I was in there and I looked down and I was like, oh fuck, I'm so screwed. And like I looked at Corbin, I was like, I want to ask her to stop, and he's like, you can't, like you're too far in, like
yeah.
you can't,
and then you came here and you showed me and I went, Pah!
You laughed out loud. Obviously, before we start the episode, I have a grievance with you, like what you've done to me, and I want to know if you know why I'm mad at you. Okay, you gave me pants. Thank you. I love them. I'm wearing them. Do you know why they're fucked up? Do you know why these pants are fucked up? Do you remember anything about these pants when you put them on?
No.
They button on the left side. These are left-handed people pants.
How would you even like think to notice that?
Because I'm physically incapable of doing anything with my left hand. It's there for show. It's not an actual purpose. It's here to just balance me out physically. I have this hand just because I have one, I have the other. I'm supposed to zip up my pants and button them.
That's such a good observation. I would never have noticed a button being on the left or the right. Let's see which
they need to be advertised as left-handed people pants because
what do you consider the left or the right?
There's 2 buttons on these pants, right? Like, and it buttons on this side. So I use this hand to button.
It buttons in the center. So what do you mean? What's on the left and what's on the right?
There's an inside button. There's a left-handed person's button.
That's just an extra security button.
Yeah, but when there is an extra security button, you always button it. You don't just leave it undone like that.
I left it undone.
Now you're telling me there's a different way to buckle pants? So I'm already buckling it on this side. So now that I've buckled left-handedly, then I try to do this button left-handedly. And I'm in the bathroom for far too long.
I'm trying to decide, like...
Did these pants say for left-handed people only?
What?
When you there's a double buckle, there's usually one here.
Okay, but let's exclude the double buckle because that's optional. What is the deal?
So this button actually goes in the left-handed person's side. It doesn't go in the right-hand person because the left-hand person...
hole, okay. Is the hole on the left side?
Yes.
The hole is on the left side.
Yes.
I have news for you. I'm wearing Levi's. The hole's on the left side.
No. Wait. So there's no left hand. Okay. So my issue is...
No, the hole is on the right side on yours. Yes.
I can't.
Oh, okay. So normal pants, the hole is on the left and the button is on the right.
Yes.
In Sarah's case, the hole is on the right and the button is on the left.
Yes.
Wow, you're so observant.
I don't even have to be because I can't do anything with this hand. So I'm literally flailing it.
Sometimes you just button them. You go, that was a little annoying. Then you move on.
No, not me. If anything's annoying, I have to stop and think about it.
Interesting.
Well, when you have such a hard time getting your pants buckled, you question yourself. You say,
yeah, I'm questioning you.
Hey, why can't I just slip these buttons on and go about my day? Why am I sitting in here for so long? What's taking me so long?
Mm-hmm.
These are left-handed people pants. Aleena gave me left-handed people pants. Did she go into a left-handed people store and buy these left-handed people pants?
They're from Aritzia, so I don't think they have
Did they mean to do this?
I don't think they even market that.
They should. It's like scissors. There's left-handed people scissors. So I feel like maybe there's this, maybe I'm getting, tested by the Lord. Like, hey, you need to start working on your left hand. You need to start having mobilization on your left hand, your left brain.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just helping me become more patient.
Yeah. I don't think it's working.
Aleena, it's obviously working wonders.
You seem very impatient about it.
Well, that's because I'm still in my learning phase. Just wait until next week when I'm in my left-handed can't stop me button phase.
Okay.
But I was like, she didn't even give me a heads up. She handed me these pants and was like, good luck.
Yeah. So wrong of me.
I just assumed like you'd be like, hey, just so you know, it's going to be hard to pull them up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I thought I just I thought you would have said.
I know. What a horrible friend.
I thought you would have said, like, get ready for your left-handed pants surprise.
Yeah.
But no. You didn't even remember. Like, I thought I would have sat here and you would have been like, you're wearing my left-handed pants.
I love a good prank. Like, I wish that I knew and I was giggling. Like, yeah, I knew I was waiting for you to be troubled by it. But that wasn't the case because I wasn't waiting for you to be troubled by it.
Okay. Grievance aired.
Mm-hmm.
Grievance accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Is my grievance accepted?
It was accepted.
Was an apology given?
No.
You did give me pants, so maybe I should say.
You can't ask for an apology.
You don't?
Oh, yeah. I could do all the time.
Can I have an apology for that?
Actually, I'm always asking for sorries.
Are you?
I love asking for them, yeah. Because then I feel like...
Do you ask for thank yous? What about a thank you? What about a thank you?
No, I'll just say it.
Oh, you'll be like, thank you, Aleena, for making me lunch.
Mm-hmm.
How does that go for you?
It's really petty.
Well, that's just part of our process.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I watched Noel and I went on our second date since being parents. Like, not ever, And we went to dinner and then we saw a movie. A dinner and a movie, like classic
teen
romance,
heartthrobs. Will they, won't they?
Yeah. And when we went to the restaurant, they asked us, like, oh, what do you want to eat or drink today? We're like, and like we both just like couldn't answer. We both just looked like we had been holed up for a year and we didn't know how to talk to humans. And when she walked away, I looked at Noel. I'm like, we gotta get our socialization back. Like, we clearly haven't spoken to anyone. We couldn't even order a meal. We look like we were malfunctioning. We look like AI.
I wish I could say, like, I don't get what you mean, but I totally understand what you mean.
Yeah. And I wanted to be like, it's our first time, like, second time out of the house without our kid. Like, we don't know how to function as, like, regular adults having a conversation. Like, we're used to, like, holding a toy and, watching a million things that could possibly go down while we're ordering.
Right.
But now I have to look you in the eyes and tell you that I want to get some ribs.
Did you get ribs?
I did.
Oh, wow.
They were so good.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Did you do better on the next encounter?
Yes.
Okay.
I made up for it.
Okay. See, every encounter that I'm remembering in my head, I looked over at Corbin and I said, every time she's come over, I've flopped it. Like, I haven't landed like a perfect 10 interaction anytime this waitress has come over, and I know she's thinking about me, like hoping that the next time is better. I didn't hit one time in the memory I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is way to go.
But I also think because I'm not really like getting out there, I'm overthinking things that I shouldn't overthink.
Aleena,
okay?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know.
Do you hear yourself?
I know.
You're overthinking things that you shouldn't overthink.
I know.
I mean, how high can this mountain go?
Okay.
What's next?
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
So there's an old man next to me. We were sitting at the bar. I feel bad. Like, what if he was young? No, he wasn't young. He was old.
I'm overthinking something that you shouldn't be overthinking.
And he's trying to get the waiter's attention. And he's like, hey, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Hey. And I'm like, and then he knocks on the wood. He goes, on the bar wood.
Oh, shit.
And I look at
That's aggressive.
I know. And I look at the waiter And like, it kind of seems like he knows he's trying to get his attention.
Oh, he didn't go over?
He was in front of Noel. So he was like 2 down. He was close enough. The guy was kind of quiet though, but I felt like you would know. And then the guy looked at me and was kind of like he's not listening to me.
Yeah.
But I can like clearly get his attention.
Yeah.
So I felt like it'd be elder abuse if I didn't get the waiter's attention for him because he clearly like he needs it.
Yeah.
And so I went, "Excuse me." And then he like looked up. I said, "I think he has a question."
Yeah.
So then he went and he was being such
Wait, who? The guy was
the
being a
old
dick to
man
the
was
waiter?
being such a dick to the waiter. And I'm like, oh, now I know why
The waiter
he was avoiding him. And I looked at Noel and I'm like, I feel really bad. Like he was clearly trying to like avoid him. And I just narked and like sold him out. And Noel's like, it's fine. And I'm like, but
eventually the waiter had to go over.
I know, but I was like, I was just doing it because I felt bad for the old man. And I felt like I needed, and I was just like going in circles about why I did it and if it was okay, if the waiter's upset. And Noel was like, I'm sure it's fine, like, and Noel wasn't saying enough to comfort me. Like he was just like,
we should go on dates with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that way
everything Noel was saying was negating supporting me.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
He was like, yeah, that man was kind of rude. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm saying that I messed up by like, he was like, yeah, he was probably trying to like avoid him. And I'm like, yeah, but I feel really bad that I did that. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure he's used to it. Used to me or used to him? Like who's used to what? Are you comforting me or not?
No.
And then I looked at Noel and I said, I don't know why I care. I don't even know if I'm going to see this person again. Why do I care if they're mad at me that I narked on them to get attention to this guy over here? And then I got his attention and Noel was like, that was wild. And he was like, yeah, he's a regular.
Oh.
So I felt like that was a little bit of a way to be like, okay, maybe you're not mad at us. Again, why do I care? I don't know this person. I don't even know their name.
I don't know. I mean, it's just part of your process in living, right?
I know.
Like, you're going to overthink everything you do.
I know.
If you didn't help the elderly, then you would have been like, I'm probably going to
But I regretted it
citizen's
immediately.
arrest.
Exactly. I regretted it immediately, though. I was like, I wish I didn't help you.
The knock should have given you intuition that this guy's an asshole.
I know.
But he
Who's
also
gonna knock?
could have been old.
You could have just gone like this.
No, that's always, you got to raise your hand. In any situation, everyone knows, just put your hand up. Someone will come
In
to
what
you.
world is it like, why don't I knock?
No. But that's why I could understand your thought process of being like, oh, sometimes someone's old, they don't get the social norms. Like, they don't get it.
Yeah.
So you were just trying to be a good person.
I know. So, moral of the story, don't help anyone.
That is a good moral. Help some people sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Only if it works out good for you.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
help them if you realize that you were in the right.
Yeah.
If you were in the
if
wrong.
the waiter was like, oh, thank you so much for telling me that he
was
needed my attention.
Exactly.
That was such a good Samaritan.
Yes. That's what you needed from the waiter, is to
Yeah.
give you that validation that Noel obviously wasn't giving either.
Yeah.
Or the old man to be like, thank you for
You
flagging.
didn't even say thank you.
Basically, you just got screwed on both ends.
Yeah.
The older person was so mad. He could have been mad at you too.
Yeah.
You didn't help him earlier.
Yeah.
And the waiter was so pissed because he heard him and he just wasn't
I
coming.
left the situation and both people hated me.
I know. And Noel, I mean, maybe he hated
He was
you
indifferent. I was like, okay, cool.
God, just stop going on dates, Aleena.
I
You're just
know.
going on way too many. They're just obviously way too much fun.
And you know what movie we saw?
Yeah, because you told me.
Yeah.
But can we just, before you tell me about the movie, which I'm dying to see, I said the word citizen's arrest, and I just feel like we should pause on that. Can you actually citizen's arrest somebody? And if you do you say, ha, citizen's arrest?
I feel like only Larry David can say that.
Okay. But since like I kind of like, if you love Larry David, can you also citizen's arrest? If you want to be a part of his clique.
What maybe it's like only certain states allow citizens arrest.
Like, do you bring him into the police station and be like, hey, you guys, brought him in, citizens arrested his ass. He was knocking on the table
it's
at a
not
restaurant.
citizens plural.
Oh, yeah, we the citizens.
It's citizen.
Well, if maybe we needed two citizens
Is it
to help
plural?
them down.
It's in the middle. It's a secret third option, which is it's one citizen, but it's like citizens. It's apostrophe
after
S.
the S.
Oh, multiple citizens?
No, one. But they're doing
it's
it.
their arrest.
The grammatics. Does that make
The
sense?
possessive over the rest?
Possessive. Yes.
Okay.
It's one, but it's possessive.
Sure.
Do you get the difference?
Honestly, I'm too busy talking about citizens, and they're arresting. Yeah. So, am I gonna need this information later?
Yeah, it's like it's
Darn
Sarah's daughter. It's your daughter, so it's apostrophe S.
Well, she's not
It's
mine, Aleena. I don't possess her.
She is.
I created her from my own body.
Yeah, she's yours.
We'll see what she
Okay,
thinks. When
Sarah's
she's 17.
genes.
Well, Aleena gave. So, is there a citizen's arrest jail? Can you go to a cop and be like, I arrested this person. Here, you're welcome. Like, what's the level of citizen's arrest? Are you just saying?
I don't know why I just got an image of Winnie the Pooh making a citizen's arrest.
Like, why do we think that's a thing? Like, is it a real?
Maybe it was
thing?
invented before there was.
But you either maybe you're right. Okay.
What is the backstory? I mean, you ask these questions and you don't leave Ovi any room to answer.
Well, I felt like you almost gave me the answer. Like maybe it
I
was
just made it
invented.
up.
Oh well, you look like you have a headband on today, so it feels like you know kind of what you're talking about.
Ovi.
Okay, so there's a couple questions and things going on. In all states, citizens can make an arrest.
Oh my God, we can arrest people,
including California.
Wow.
Aleena, let's stop the show right now. Get out on these streets and just see what goes down.
I don't want to.
What if we start? That's true.
I should have arrested that old man for knocking.
For being rude. Can you arrest someone for being rude? No. Hey, guys. We want to take a quick break and thank a sponsor of today's episode, Ollie. My dog has emotional challenges.
He does. And my dog would love to eat pepperoni all the time. But as his mother, I cannot have him getting doggy diarrhea. That means only feeding him the best food to get solid stools. Ollie delivers clean, fresh nutrition in 5 drool-worthy flavors, even for the pickiest eaters. Dogs can be picky eaters. It's made in U.S. kitchens with the highest quality, human-grade ingredients, and Ollie's food contains no fillers, no preservatives, just real food.
With 5 protein-packed recipes like fresh beef with sweet potatoes or fresh turkey with blueberries, even the pickiest eaters can't resist. Fill out Ollie's 30-second quiz and they'll create a customized meal plan based on your pup's weight, activity level, and other health info.
For any first-timers, Ollie will send out your pup's first box with 2 weeks worth of meals, a free storage container for mess-free serving, and a guide on how to gradually switch them over to their new diet. They have the benefits you can truly see, and it's more exciting. Excitement! It's so exciting at mealtime. You have a shinier coat for your pup and solid, easy to pick up poops. Like, I'm really big on poops.
And picking them up.
1 to 2 months on Ollie can help your dog reach a healthy weight.
Ollie offers 3 meal plans to choose from, so you can choose between a full fresh plan, fresh topper plan, or mixed plan with their freshly baked recipes for your special fur baby. They also have treats and supplements. Ollie is one of a kind, just like your pup. Ollie is the only fresh dog food that comes with unlimited routine health screenings, so you can get your pup on track to living their healthiest, happiest life.
Dogs deserve the best, and that means fresh, healthy food. Head to ollie.com/stillfriends, tell them all about your dog, and use our code STILLFRIENDS to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer a happiness guarantee. Smile for me, Sarah. On the first box. So if you're not completely satisfied, you'll get your money back. That's ollie.com/stillfriends and enter code STILLFRIENDS to get 60% off your first box.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank our sponsor of today's episode, HelloFresh. This summer, we have tons of plans to get to. We're hitting the park, the beach, the petting zoo. Summer is the season to enjoy all the things you've been waiting for. So the last thing you want to do is be spending more time in the kitchen or worse, at the supermarket.
This summer, HelloFresh has made it even easier to enjoy delicious, healthy, and homemade quality meals with their new ready-made meals. These heat and go HelloFresh meals are chef-crafted, flavorful dishes ready in just 3 minutes. So you can dig in and go have your summer night. Fly a kite. My mouth is already watering looking at the Southwest-inspired chicken bowl and the stir-fried udon and pulled pork with veggies. There's a creamy Alfredo truffle, cavatappi, pasta, and an Indian-inspired chicken-paired turmeric rice drool.
Wow, drooling over that sentence.
And the best part, these are all ready after a quick spin in the microwave.
Every HelloFresh meal includes high-quality ingredients, including seasonal, fresh produce, proteins that travel from farm to your doorstep, and are simple with easy-to-follow recipe cards for heat 'em and eat 'em options. Choose from 60 recipes every week, including prep and bake and ready-made meals, plus 100 plus. There's a lot of pluses in here, plus market items to add to breakfast, lunch, and more.
Delivered right to your doorstep and so flexible that you can pause or skip whenever you need. The other day, I made fish tacos from HelloFresh. They came with delicious.
Delicious.
They're so delicious. They came with pickled veggie slaw and chipotle mayo. They were so fresh and perfect for summer. Make your summer enjoyable and delicious by signing up for HelloFresh at hellofresh.com/stillfriends10fm and get 10 free meals with a free item for life.
That's hellofresh.com/stillfriends10fm for 10 free meals and a free item in every box. hellofresh.com/stillfriends10fm. One per box with an active subscription. Free meals are applied as a discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. Okay.
I was going to say, you can make arrests under certain circumstances.
What if you don't have handcuffs?
Well, I don't know if that's what you need to do.
Oh, what is it?
I mean,
but everyone has kinky handcuffs.
But not with them in public. Should we carry them just in
use
case?
fuzzy ones.
You're under fuzzy arrest.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so I'm in California because the circumstances vary by state. So
wow.
California.
Okay, what do we need to look for?
Okay, a citizen's arrest occurs when a private individual detains another person without being a law enforcement officer.
Oh my God.
So
That sounds like kidnap.
The primary use is when a crime is committed in the citizen's presence or when a felony has been committed and the citizen has reasonable cause to believe the other person did it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you have to be careful. 'Cause
Okay.
There's some
gray areas.
liabilities.
So I could arrest somebody trying to do the right thing, just like Aleena trying to help the old man, but I could actually get in more trouble, just like Aleena did when she tried to look for Noel.
Because then they'd be like, she assaulted me with her arrest.
But I said, no, they're fuzzy, officer.
It didn't hurt.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess we won't arrest anyone, citizen or any other reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saw F1. Of course you did. You F1 freak.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
I just like fine is so piss poor.
It was good. It was good.
It's getting worse.
It's like, you know, when they make a movie mainstream for everyone to understand, so there's a little bit of dialogue in there that's like a little like that was obvious, or like you can tell what the next scene is going to be, or yeah.
You didn't want it to be for
it. Was kind of like Marvel-y. You know?
Do you feel like Marvel's for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that's like the quintessential?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different Marvel movies, you guys.
Yeah, but mass appeal. Like a Marvel movie is going to be way more watched than an A24 film.
You think? I feel like A24 is getting pretty big.
It is getting big, but you get my point.
Okay. So F1, the movie.
Yeah. Okay,
was too broad of a sense of like, it wasn't nitty gritty. It was obvious.
It was good. It just wasn't. It was mass appeal. F1 mass appeal. Anyway.
How did you want it to be more niche? Like, in what sense? Like
less obvious writing. Like maybe some more
was
artistic
the writing
scenes.
Like, oh, I'm about to pass him. On his right. Choo-choo.
Wow, he's going so fast.
Oh my God, he just broke the sound barrier. Ah. Brake.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah. There was
first
a little
place.
Of that. A little of that.
Second.
The theater was completely packed.
Wow, Brad can really bring him in.
And in front of us, you know, again, it's like anytime I go to the movies, I'm like, why am I here? Movies suck now. Movie theaters suck.
No, they don't. They're pure.
No.
Pure.
Listen.
Pure pleasure.
There was a row of
Yeah.
older people in front of us, elders.
God, they're out and having such a nice time.
Yeah, you would think. I would be all for it if they weren't disrupting the movie.
What'd they do?
They were trying to finagle higher seats. But the movie was sold out.
Was this pick your seat before you show up?
No, this was yeah.
Pick your seat.
Yeah.
So, did they fucking turn around and just see that there's no seats available?
So they were sitting in seats that weren't theirs. Kids showed up and they were like,
No,
"Hey,
these are our seats.
those are our seats." And they're like, "Oh, you could you sit there in front instead?" The next row forward, and it was like closer to the screen. And they were young kids, and they're like, yeah, I guess like we could sit there if you want to sit here. But if those people come, then we'd have to take our seats back." And she's like, Who's gonna come? She's like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, the people that sit here. Oh, those are our seats." So it's like play dumb.
Like, oh, I see. So let's switch.
Yeah.
And did they switch?
And the kids were like, "Oh yeah, sure, fine, if you just want to sit there." They're like, "Yeah, we're older." They were probably like 40.
That's not even old. I thought you were saying 80.
No.
You can't call 40 some old.
Well, listen.
We're basically there.
I know. Listen.
Oh.
They were like, "Yeah, we're old, so we need to sit here because of the screen, one row." They call themselves old. Then they're talking. They're chit-chatting. It's like, like, have you ever watched a movie with someone
Like me?
that talks the entire time? Like, they don't actually want to watch the movie and like really get the story. They want to chit-chat with their friends. So then they're chit-chatting. Then Brad Pitt comes on and they start cheering for him.
Dude, why do people... Okay. I don't even like it at the end credits. We are not at the theater. I don't need to state this twice.
I know.
Like,
He's like shirtless and they're cheering. And we're just like...
That's so dumb.
But good news, because they were older, they fell asleep.
Are you kidding me?
Some point in the movie because they just completely stopped they just zoned out. I don't know if the wine hit or what, but...
Oh my God. They're just like giving us old people a bad name everywhere.
And then they told the kids when they were going to sit, they're like, "We're going to try to keep moving up through the whole movie. We're older,
honestly,
so we need to try to find new seats." And I'm like, I looked at the theater map. It's full. It's sold out. They didn't move. There was nowhere to move.
Also, if you're going to keep doing this, then give us our fucking seats.
Also, you're disturbing me because now I have anxiety about if you can or can't find seats.
Listen, as a society,
Mm-hmm.
as a nation,
Mm-hmm.
there's basic fucking decency.
Yeah.
If you pay...
People are ruining the movies. The movies are going to go extinct because of people's behavior because we can't get it together. There's etiquette.
Just like...
Where's the etiquette?
Those are your seats.
Remember when you used to actually turn your phone off for a movie?
Always.
No, that was like a thing.
Oh, because
you'd be terrified. You'd actually turn
it off,
completely power down.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even check to see if, I know it's always on silent, but I don't even check that much because no one cares that much about being quiet and polite and all put together.
I think you'll have to go to a different movie theater. You've had really bad experiences.
I've gone to multiple movie theaters.
Okay, I'm not having the same experience at my theater. Come down to where I live. We could take a seat together. No one is fussy-bussy down here. We're all just sitting silently. And there's not a lot of seats in the theater. And we're all sitting very far away from each other.
I was sitting next to somebody.
Oh, I never sit next to anyone. The
Anyway.
old people, if they're... just feel it's like, if you pick you can...
There's etiquette in a
you
movie.
pick a different movie. Like, you can't go to that movie at that time if the seats aren't available.
Yeah.
That's like saying I
Don't
want to
sit
go...
close to the screen.
It's
if
like
you
buying
can't see
coach and sitting in first class and then being like, my seats are back there. I'm just older. No.
it. Yeah.
Get out of here. Those are my seats.
I felt bad for the kids.
I feel...
who had to sit closer to the screen.
Oh, we should text those kids, find their names, find their numbers. Say, we're
I
really
know.
sorry for those elderly. They don't represent us.
I know. They probably had to save up a lot of money to buy those tickets.
Oh my God, it's like $20 these days.
I know.
God, back in my day, it was
But
like
Noel and I
$6.
both noticed something about the movie. When at the very beginning scene, Brad Pitt puts his feet down on the ground, and I immediately thought that it was like him when he was younger, because his feet are really small.
Wait, what?
Brad Pitt has small feet.
So you're just trying to tell me he has a small penis?
No, I'm not even talking about his penis.
Oh, I feel like that was an insinuation of his penis.
I don't even think that there's a correlation that is proven.
Well, basically, you just said Brad Pitt has a small penis to me.
No, I said he has small feet.
Yeah, but Aleena, you can't be coming in here being like, you know what, Brad Pitt has really small feet, and not be like, oh, his penis is tiny.
I don't even think about his penis. I haven't thought about his penis at all.
You've probably thought about his penis since that moment.
I watched him shirtless. I didn't think about his penis at all.
You didn't think about his penis one time.
I don't think about people's penises.
You didn't think about Brad Brad Pitt's penis.
No.
Try to say Brad Pitt's penis. Really.
Like there were so many shots of him. I never once thought about his penis and balls.
Well,
I have to see his balls because now
his penis is with his balls. They're always together.
But I didn't think about it at all.
You obviously did if you brought up his small feet.
No, I literally just objectively looked at the size of his feet. And me and Noel were like, they're kind of small, right? Like we thought that was like a younger person's feet. But then
they pan up.
I looked it up.
Small feet?
He's size 9.
Did you go to Wikipedia?
Noel's a size 9. His feet don't even look that small. I think they're smaller.
How did you look up his foot size? How does anyone know that?
Google. But I think it's smaller. Because like Noel's like a 9.5, and they looked really tiny. Can you look up
How tall
photo
is
of his
Brad
feet?
Pitt? Brad Pitt's in the 6s though, right?
5'11". I looked it up.
Okay, so you're looking up. So now you've looked up his feet, his height, but you haven't thought about his penis once. I think you're lying. I can't even see
so hard.
Yeah, I can't see.
He was in socks, so it was like really easy to see.
So you saw a shot of his feet. You and Noel instantly looked at each other and said, "Small feet, small penis."
No. We saw it. I had the same thought, and then we saw it again, and Noel was like, his feet are kind of small. I said, yeah, I thought it was a shot of him as a kid at the beginning, but it was him present day. I can't believe that you think about penises with feet.
You literally looked at me and said, he had small feet. The next sentence in that line of sentences is small penis.
Do you guys agree? Do you think that feet equals penis?
I'm not saying it does or it doesn't. That's the connotation. No. It's the connotation. You don't talk about someone's foot size and then say...
But we talk about our feet size and it's not correlated to our canal.
Everyone knows feet to penis. Everyone in America.
No, they've debunked that.
I'm not saying it is or it isn't true. I'm just saying when we talk feet...
If it's not true, then it's debunked.
Doesn't matter. That's not the science we follow as a nation, as a society. I'm just speaking for everyone here.
Ovi?
It's not scientifically.
Again! It's not science. I'm just saying, if someone goes, oh, he has small feet, do you think small penis?
I didn't do like a wink wink or anything.
It's like a stereotype. But
yes, of course. I'm going off stereotypes. I'm just saying, do you, if Aleena said, I saw Brad Pitt's Pete, and I thought about his Paul penis.
I didn't say Pete.
I know. I just say I can't say Brad Pitt's Pete. But
well, you can't say it. Try say it 5 times.
Brad Pitt's feet. Brad Pitt's penis. Brad Pitt's penis.
No, Brad Pitt's feet. Say that 5 times.
Brad Pitt's feet. Brad Pitt's feet. Brad Pitt's feet. It's really hard. Don't you? If Aleena said, I was looking at his feet.
She was here.
Okay, in this situation, I didn't think about it.
Okay, but now that we're talking about it,
I mean, now that we're talking about it, yeah, we're definitely talking about it.
about it.
I'm saying now that I said it, feet to penis.
No, I agree that like I think about like it's a classic.
It's a classic
correlation, but I didn't think about it in this.
So
time.
in this instance,
you know why? Because she said she thought he was a little kid.
But then she said no, it wasn't. Then
That's
she said
weird.
Then she went big kid because I knew she was saying, I thought he was this little boy, but it wasn't. So you were saying to me in that moment, I discovered he has a small penis.
Well, actually, this brings me to my next point, which was he was very sexualized in the movie, and obviously he made the movie. So I asked Noel, I said, do you think he wanted to sexualize himself so much? There were so many shirtless pictures. Yeah, teeny.
I really can't get the correlation. Like I can't get. I don't know. Let me see Shaq. Let me see Shaq. How's his feet?
He's like a 13.
Well, let me get an understanding of a Bigfoot person, and then let me correlate to Brad.
So I said to Noel, did Brad Pitt want so many shirtless scenes of him? Did he really want to sexualize himself, or did the industry tell him, you're Brad Pitt, you have to sexualize yourself? That's how we're gonna get the old wine moms in the movie theater to watch you and cheer you on. And I thought, like, do you think he wanted it, or do you think he didn't want it and he felt forced to?
Poor man. Maybe he knows what sells, and he's like, I know if I take my shirt off multiple times, I'm gonna like.
There was so much Brad Pitt, like.
And just again, like
never once. Maybe he put his feet in, according to you, so you'd think about his penis.
Well, if he has small feet, then I bet he wanted to not show his feet due to the penis size. So maybe they forced him to do that. So maybe this foot.
But the foot was implanted so that people immediately thought about his penis.
I don't
is
think
what I'm
socks
saying.
because it was covered in
Don't
socks.
back it away now.
No,
now you're saying I'm trying to echo your point here, and now you're backtracking.
I'm backtracking because what I'm saying reminded me of the penis is the sentence you said.
Okay.
I don't just see feet and think penis.
Well, yeah, you do.
No,
yeah,
no,
you do.
no.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
Apparently, you do.
No, when you
Yes, you do.
don't make me fight you, Aleena. I'm gonna citizens arrest your ass. No, what I'm saying is I don't look at someone's feet and just automatically think about their penis. I think when someone sets up the sentence, Brad Pitt has small feet, that is a sentence to go to small feet, small peen.
Yeah.
It's the sentence itself. I walk around and I see a lot of men's feet and I'm not thinking penis, penis, penis.
I think
You're making me into a penis freak.
Yeah. I am. But yeah, I never thought about his penis, even though he was like, but I was annoyed that people were cheering him on.
This could be a situation.
What are you doing?
This could be a situation where he's like, this is like my last hot hurrah. You know how people have like last hot hurrahs? Like, you know how people for their wedding do like a boudoir de, you know?
Yeah, or they cheat on their bachelor parties.
No, I'm talking about the pictures that people take of like themselves being sexy and give them to their husband. Okay, it's like a French word.
She's saying like boudoir. I know what you're talking about.
You know what's
It's
like
like a
Bordeaux?
weird photo shoot.
It's a photo shoot, a sexy photo shoot that wives or fiancés take of themselves to give to their husbands.
Betty Boop?
Kind of. But it's like a boudoir, you know?
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's boudoir. Yeah,
Boudoir.
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 I know how to spell it because I just googled it.
Voulez-vous coucher à boudoir?
Szechuan?
So people take these sexy photos of themselves, basically sex. They take professional sex and give it to their husband as like a wedding gift. But it's like, yo, bro, you're gonna see me.
Yeah,
naked
then they
the rest
go
of your
bang
life.
the photographer.
No, the guy isn't doing it. Oh, the girl? You think
Yeah.
the girl's banging? Oh, I would never assume a girl's cheating like that.
They do.
That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Anyways, they take these sexy photos. It's a boudoir. And maybe this was Brad's boudoir. He was like, this is my last sexy hurrah. This is the hottest I'm not the hottest I've ever been. It was obviously hotter before. This is my last hot phase. I'm entering basically my 80s.
No, but he did have abs, and I thought, like, dude, if he has abs in that age, like, there's no excuse for me.
Yes, there is. There's a huge excuse. It is so much harder for a woman to have abs than a man. Just point blank.
Yeah, but he's 61.
Yeah, but he was born with like 1% body fat. Come on. You're comparing yourself against like the genetic lottery here.
I know.
That's like seeing like Alex's fake girlfriend and being like, yeah, one day. Emily Ratajkowski.
Oh.
Remember she posted that like naked pic of her like 2 days after labor and everyone was like, why did you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was, like, pissed.
I was thinking of Emily Blunt, and I was like,
No.
very confused.
Although that would be a good girlfriend too. You know, it's like you can't be out here like wishing you had a Brad Pitt level 6-pack.
Yeah, do you think Emily's boobs changed at all?
They don't. I've checked them out. They don't look like they've changed at all. They're the exact same boobs.
But how did she keep them?
Like you said, she got the lift tuck, I'm sure. Or maybe she didn't
Oh.
breastfeed. High chance.
Wow.
She hasn't confirmed or denied. So.
You can't change them changing when you're pregnant, you know. So what did you do?
Probably right when he's out. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break and thank a sponsor of today's episode, ZocDoc. Remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make a while ago?
No, I don't.
That one that you meant to book, but you got sidetracked and you completely forgot until now. And you know that's overdue annual checkup that's been 3 years in the making? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, why not book it today? I mean, don't hold out any longer. ZocDoc makes it easy to find the right doctor right now, and it's all online. You'll probably be able to book an appointment right before the end of this ad. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more.
You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical needs you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients. Once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time slot that works for you, and click to instantly book a visit.
Appointments made through ZocDoc also happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. More often than not, you can even get same-day appointments. Next time I need a doctor, I am heading to ZocDoc. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/still to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/still, ZocDoc.com/still.
So I guess what you're saying is
Don't go to the movies. Don't ruin the movies for other people.
and
Stay
don't
at home.
go see F1.
CF1. It was good.
Oh, but it
was good.
fine.
It was good.
I don't know.
It
The
wasn't
more you
like
say
the
it's good, the more I feel like it's awful.
It was just a mainstream F1 movie.
So if you're like looking for some fun and some
But if you're like a little bit of a movie snob, I'm not going to be like, wow, you're going to love it, you know? It was the Marvel of Formula One.
I saw Mission Impossible in the theater just like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would say like similar to F1.
Mm-hmm.
Is the best movie of all time. Like everyone should go see it. And I would highly recommend it to anyone who is a movie snob.
I'm going to add it to my list. I don't think it was in the theaters, though.
It's in the theater. It's
okay.
amazing. Tom Cruise is unbeatable. He has abs.
Speaking of doing your own stunts, does he have abs?
He has abs. He does all of his own stunts. I feel like I've ranted so much about Tom Cruise this past couple episodes. I gotta stop. But like, he's currently my Brad Pitt. I get it. Obviously,
have you looked at his feet?
I haven't looked at his feet, but I know his stature is small. So his penis, it could range.
I think he's 5'5".
Yeah, it's really small. But listen, he cares about his craft.
When you're small, you're agile.
He's 5'7".
I think about him every time I run because like a part of the whole Mission Impossible series is Tom Cruise running. It's
Do you
like
listen to the music?
no, of course not, Aleena. I'm not.
But
that-
I just gave you an idea.
You did give me a good idea. But a part of the Mission Impossible thing is Tom Cruise running. It's kind of like the classic scene. It's like in every single Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
And so when I've been jogging now, I've been just thinking like, pretend you're Tom in Mission Impossible. Like his form is pristine.
Mm-hmm.
His running form is insane. I got to stop with Tom. I'm so sorry. We're moving on.
What was I going to say?
It had to be something about penises.
No, there was something. Oh, have you watched The Rehearsal?
What do you mean?
Have you watched The Rehearsal?
Oh, that's a thing to watch. Oh, is that on Apple?
HBO.
Oh.
It's with Nathan Fielder.
There's so many words that everyone has said so far that I don't know.
It's gonna like completely change the concept of doing your own stunts. You need to watch it. That's all
Okay.
I'll say. You need to watch it. You need to watch it.
This is another Aleena
But actually, yeah,
recommendation.
if I tell you to watch anything, you don't ever listen to me.
Well, can I get a little bit more than like you have to watch it?
Basically, I'm new to his whole world. He's been around for a long
I
time.
don't even know who he is.
You don't know about him?
Never heard of the name.
He
Not
basically
that should
takes,
say anything.
He takes.
I hate the whole concept of like never heard of him. Sorry.
Isn't that crazy?
I hate that sentence because I feel like it's so like.
It doesn't matter. Like you
Well-
live under a rock, so
well,
yeah,
that too,
everyone lives under a
But
rock.
I hate when people like in interviews or like in passing like say that phrase of like, I've never heard of him. It's like fuck you. Like like
Yeah,
your
did you need to say that?
like yeah exactly like your connotation like fuck me, you know,
Yeah.
like the connotation here is like I don't know this person, like they're not big enough to no, fuck off.
Yeah, it's like I don't really know a lot of people.
I don't know anyone really
Yeah.
besides the people in this room.
He plays on the idea that people wish that they could rehearse things, especially like overthinkers, rehearse situations over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's like really, really meta. He takes a situation and he'll rehearse it and like create like a 3D model, like an actual replica of the building that you're going to have this conversation in, and rehearse it endlessly with actors that have studied exactly what this person is probably going to say and run through like 90 different scenarios of how they're going to react to you telling them this story and help this person rehearse it. But it's like, it's comedy. So there's like a lot of funny, awkward moments.
Is it actors or is it people?
It's a real person. And then everyone else that's helping orchestrate the rehearsal is actors.
Huh. Okay.
And so, but then it gets really meta because like in that process, he'll come across someone and he'll be like, oh, I'm noticing you're having a hard time dating. Like, let's help you rehearse how to go on a date. And then they'll do that. And then it'll be like, we don't know where your relationship's going to go from here. So let's get a simulation of 5 couples who look just like you and have you reenact where your relationship could possibly go. And then you're just like watching it branch out into like layers and layers and layers.
It's really interesting.
It's very interesting. Is that a good explanation?
I feel like it's like he's really interesting also though, which is like an extra added layer that's kind of hard to explain.
Yeah. He's really funny.
I'm currently very interested in what you guys are saying.
Yes.
I'm very interested to now watch this show.
It's so funny. And then he does this other thing where this lady wants to know what it's like to have a kid from like years 1 to 18. And he does it in like a 3-month process. So like every 4 hours, he's switching out child actors because child labor laws. But then like the next day, the kid will grow up a year. So it'll be a new kid.
What did you think as a parent? Like, was it simulating something that you felt?
It wasn't.
No
it wasn't
way.
deep.
Yeah,
it's like more funny.
It's like kind of bits. He's also done other shows.
Yeah.
What I feels like
Nathan
the name
for you.
It feels like the name I should know, or like if I see him, I would know.
You would know.
Okay.
Did you see The Curse on HBO?
No.
Oh, okay. So
I've been really into the early 2000s
Watch it.
movies.
Watch
right
it.
now.
That's what he looks like.
Okay, it's like feels familiar, but I can't like place it.
You should watch it.
Okay, I want to watch.
Season 1, you have to watch season 1. Season 2 is like absolutely insane, but you have to watch season 1 to get to season 2. It's not related, but it's like it builds.
Especially because you don't know him yet. Like you need to.
If you go just straight to season 2, you'll be like,
You'll be scared.
Okay.
and they're 30-minute episodes. Like
I love 30 minutes.
6 each season.
Okay.
So you're gonna watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. When you drive, do you ever feel just a complete lack of trust for the fact that you're not gonna hit the car, but you look like you're basically in the other car? How do cars work?
Wait.
Okay, so like you're pulling forward and your camera's
Am I
like
pulling?
you're pulling forward, there's a car in front of you.
Am I driving forward?
I guess that's also driving forward. Yes.
Okay, because I would say I'm pulling over or pulling out.
Oh, so I used that wrong.
I don't pull forward. I just press the gas.
You could pull
go-
forward.
No.
Wow, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I'm driving.
Oh, I pull forward. I say that too much.
You do? You know what my sister says? She says, I'm going to go broom. I'm like, it's called fucking sweep. Like, you can't say broom. Like, that's just the object you use to sweep.
No, I like that. I'm gonna go broom.
I'm going to broom. I'm like, what? Okay, so you're pulling forward.
I'm pulling forward. The car's in front of me. The camera is showing that I'm very far away.
Wait,
but according to
you have a front camera?
Mhm.
Okay.
But according to my eyesight, the hood of the car is in the back of the other car.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But in the camera.
Is this an objects appear closer than they appear situation, even on the front window? How do cars work?
See, back in the day, we never had these types of problems. I don't know. I didn't even know cars had a front camera. This is the first I'm hearing of it. This is the first time I'm hearing.
Yeah, they have cameras overhead, and they show you like a
What?
3D model of the whole car.
So you see
I'll show you.
You could see every side of your car.
And the curb and everything.
What?
Yes.
How do you even watch pull forward if you could there's too many screens to watch. There's too much watching. Why are you watching? You should be looking
because
straight
it's going
fucking
beep, beep,
ahead.
beep, beep, beep if I'm getting close. But it's looking like I'm, according to the aerial view, I'm 3 feet away from it. I'm totally fine. I can keep pulling. But according to my view in the driver's seat, it looks like I'm going to. I'm
Who do you
already
trust?
in. I'm already in the
Who
car.
do you trust?
But is this how objects appear closer than they objects appear closer than they appear?
The objects in the mirror appear.
Objects may seem closer than they appear.
Objects in the mirror may seem closer than. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear.
What does that mean?
It means don't trust your eyes or the mirror.
No, well, yeah.
Objects
just means-
It means like, hey, you're seeing this, but they're also closer.
No, it means that they're farther.
No, they're closer. It's deceivingly.
It's deceiving you to think that they're farther, but they're closer. So you got to go
They think
faster.
that they're farther.
Objects in the mirror are even closer than they appear. So like you look
So-
over your shoulder and you're like, oh, oh, it's closer.
Like in real life, they're
Yeah,
closer, or
but-
in the mirror, they're
but
closer.
the mirror also is real life. If you turned over your shoulder.
You guys are not speaking
No,
English.
no. If you
Put this into a sentence I can understand.
Okay, if you did this, if you turned over your shoulder to check, they'd appear closer than they would in the mirror. They're closer than they appear.
What does that mean?
It means
is also
you
how
see
it
it in the mirror.
exists.
You see it in the mirror, and you're like, oh, like I got some space. But if you actually turn, you're like, oh, that's closer than I thought.
Isn't that just causing an accident?
Well, they're
I
just
mean, that's
telling
why
you.
they have the disclaimer.
No, I feel like you guys
It's like
are wrong.
a skinny mirror.
And I feel
It's
like
a skinny mirror.
It's
Oh my
saying
god!
that
Same
objects are further away
Why-
than they appear.
No,
No,
but
no,
it would
no,
say
no.
in the sentence, "Hey, these cars are
It
farther
could be a
away."
double negative.
No.
No, they
What?
wouldn't
A
fucking try
double
to trick you.
negative?
They wouldn't try to trick you in legal Actually, they would try to trick you.
Yes, it's a car company, and this is getting printed on the mirror.
Objects in the mirror are closer.
What does that mean?
It means that when you look in this mirror,
I feel like you're not saying
no.
it a
Okay,
different way.
okay.
You're saying the same sentence over.
it's saying like, oh, when you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, I have a lot of space between me and this car. Like I'm clear to get over. Like I'm gonna change lanes. I'm checking the mirror. I got space. But it's telling you as you're going, like, wait, check over your shoulder because it might actually be closer than you think. So you're looking in the mirror. Oh, it's closer, and you look.
What's
Oh,
closer?
Wait, have you
the
never
car.
experienced that? I feel like I've experienced it where you're like, oh, whoa, that was.
That's close. It's talking about like changing lanes, like lane changing.
I'm like I'm gonna malfunction and shut down as a robot because I
You're a
don't
robot?
understand what you guys are saying.
Okay, so sometimes
Okay, can I have Ovi say it because you're saying the same thing over and over
No,
again.
I said it so many different ways.
You did. Okay. I'll try.
I just need a different sentence, Sarah. I need a different sentence.
But if you say the sentence slowly,
You just keep saying when you look over your shoulder.
that's
It
what
could be like, whoa.
you have to add that in.
Is it only an over your shoulder situation?
No, it could be this one over this. Shoulder.
No. It's reality.
But
Reality.
when you turn, you get reality because you're not using the fucking
That's-
mirrors.
Yeah, that's what she's.
The turning over is the reality. The mirrors
I
is
think
the
that's
fake world.
maybe overcomplicating it for Aleena, though. I get what you're saying,
But
I think.
I just-
Okay.
Wait, I need Ovi to explain it in the way that it should be explained.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to do it right, but
She went to UCLA, you guys. She'll be able to sentence this.
so it's basically. I looked this up. The reason that it is its shape. The mirror's shape makes it deceivingly. It's basically an inaccurate mirror. So it's. I can't look at Sarah. So it's showing like something that's not quite in the same way that like like a funhouse mirror when
Yeah.
it looks different. So it looks like things are further than they are because it says objects in the mirror are closer.
they are in reality closer.
Yeah.
In reality than they appear in this mirror. That's the subtext.
Okay.
So objects in reality are closer than they look in that mirror.
So when you look in the mirror, they look like they're far.
Yeah. So it's a
And then
little
when you look
that's why they have the disclaimer.
in real life window,
Or just
it's really close.
it's closer. Yeah, or just in real life without even looking. That's a fact that they're closer.
And why do they do that?
Because the mirror's bent.
Because the mirror.
Why did they bend it?
I didn't ask anyone about that.
I think because it has
you can
to be
see
bent
more.
so you can see it from where you're sitting.
So you
Because
can
if it
see-
was flat, it wouldn't. Like you're here, they're here. You can't see that. It has to be bent.
Uh-huh.
So you can see it, and you can see it quickly without moving
your head,
your head, and so you don't have to like lean. And
blind
Yeah.
spots,
they're curved towards you, basically.
so that you can see farther away.
No, just so you can
No.
see that angle.
I thought I got it.
No.
It's just the mirrors are just
But why?
so you can see.
But you could see a mirror with anything.
No, but if it's a flat mirror to your right, think about it. If this is a mirror, I can't see that. It has
Yeah.
to be like this. But bending it like this,
Makes it seem
it
closer.
warps it.
Or makes it
slightly.
seem farther away.
It makes it seem farther away, and they have the disclaimer because they don't want you to rely on it and be like, "Oh, perfect," and hit someone.
Yeah.
Oh, like when you're in the mirror and you look skinny.
Yep. Exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that.
Okay. I'm so sorry. The patience that you guys have had for this is you guys deserve a medal.
Thank you. I'm going to nominate
Nobel Peace
myself
prize
for honorary medal winner.
Do you ever have that where you just like you can't understand something?
Yeah, literally every day. All the time.
And like you're just so stubborn. You're just like, this makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that wasn't even what I was talking about with cars, but because I was talking about the dash. It looks like my hood of the car is going to hit another car, but somehow I'm not. Do you ever think?
I think it's just because you can't see how big your hood is. So it looks.
I've seen it.
But
you just don't really have a gist because of where you're seated. Like if you were sitting on the Titanic, you would just feel like, I don't really know my front.
But when you're pulling forward, do you ever go like,
yeah,
how did I not hit that car?
And sometimes I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Oh. When you're like, oh, we just tapped.
I don't have. I mean, like, I don't have.
So you never been like, I should have been in that car. I should have been hitting that car. How am I just scot-free right now? And also, like, what does Scott have to think about this?
I don't know. I don't know what Scott has to think about it.
That he's scot-free.
Scott Peterson, he was taken in. He's convicted.
Is it scot-free? Because
no, it is scot-free.
Paper towels?
No way. No way. Scott Paper Towels came way after scot-free. But I do really want to know now who Scott is. And
yeah, and if your name is Scott, are you like
scot-free? Who?
I got off scot-free.
Who?
Originates from the Old English word Scot, which means a royal tax. So it's
You're
without
tax-free.
It's tax-free.
I thought
embarrassing to have
like,
your name be after taxes.
I honestly thought it was going to be like Scott Jimerson.
Hey, I'm tax.
Scott Jimerson got free, and now we're all scot-free. But unfortunately for us, it all goes back to fucking England. You know.
It does.
It always. If you're looking for someone to blame, it's England. Okay, well, we're going to go talk later.
We're going to talk in the bonus.
If we're still friends.
And the bonus may appear closer than it actually is in reality, which is right now.
But it's further away from us than it is from everyone else.
And that's just because of the mirror.
That's just how it appears, though, you guys.
Yes.
So check over your shoulder.
We'll see you there.
Okay,
bye. This week on the bonus.
If you saw a man wipe his penis, oh my God.
The youngers, they're deleting all their posts. It's cool to have 0 posts.
The youngers always know where it's at, man. Listen, I want everyone to be happy.
Like sexually.
Oh.
They're also supposed to be active.
So you're supposed to be sexually active.
You're supposed to be
on Instagram.
Another butt has tooted here. I'm carrying those toots around.